All right. 6 o'clock. I'm here. Margaret's here. Mem's here. Mike's here. Ricky's here. All right. Is there anything for public comment this evening?
No.
None. I'm just going to add one very quick thing. We had a nice event today over the American Legion Post 1619 for Purple Heart veterans. I know you folks can make it out, but I do want to know that the signs have been installed at 1619. I think they're going to be soon to be installed over at Post 20, and one here will be installed. But the veterans themselves that I spoke with wanted to express their appreciation for us doing that. It's a small gesture, we know, but it was just something that I think sends a nice message of thanks and appreciation. So, as I've said a number of times, we're in that period of time. Wouldn't necessarily call it a lull. There's still more activity, but we're just kind of in that period. So there will be draft minutes. Did get a message again from the New York State National Army Guard to use the land again. It went well the last time, so I'm going to propose tonight that we adopt this because that date they want to do is coming up quickly. So Resolution 201, Property Use Agreement between the Town of Plattsburgh and Department of the Army Company B, 2nd Battalion, 108 Infantry, New York Army National Guard.
Whereas the town owns a tract of land known as the Old Town Landfill, situated on the northerly side of the Jennings Road in the Town of Plattsburgh, County of Clinton, State of New York, which premises are closed landfill of the Town of Plattsburgh. And whereas the town has agreed to allow the site, the use subject to permission by New York Army National Guard on November 3rd, 2018 for maneuver and training consisting of movement to conflict drills using blanks. There will be no pyro, smoke generated, or star cluster flares used during this training. Therefore, be resolved that Supervisor Michael Cashman is hereby authorized to execute the attached property use agreement.
Excuse me, is there a motion?
So moved.
Fantastic, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, any discussion? Again, just want to say that we've done this in the past. It's been a nice usage for them. In fact, Jim, is it possible for us to adopt an agreement that would give more flexibility to them, that as long as there isn't a scheduling conflict, that they could use this property?
Like
Yeah.
a resolution.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, because sometimes trainings with these groups, you know, if the weather is bad, for instance, or
Yeah.
maybe we can explore that.
Following weekend or
Okay.
something. What would it be for scheduling conflicts? Is there anything else that that property is used for?
Not for the property, I'm thinking more for them, because
them,
they,
okay.
each time they have to reach out to us, we then have to, but sometimes I think, you know, if they're able to mobilize a training opportunity, I always feel bad saying, oh yeah, we're gonna get back to you and gotta wait until Thursday to pass a resolution. But if we're comfortable, and maybe if they wanted to add different things, we could say, you know, that part of it would need to be amended, so.
No, I think it's good that we can help them with that, absolutely.
All right, I want to explore that, and the only other thing that I'm going to make a note of is it's not smoke generators, it's smoke grenades. So there will be no smoke grenades. All right. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Do you have smoke grenades in yours? I've got smoke
I was gonna
grenades.
say, Mike says smoke grenade.
Yeah, we've got smoke grenades
There will
here.
be no pyro smoke grenades or star cluster flares.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The other one, Resolution 202, Everest Rabideau Park improvements.
Whereas the Recreation Department has partnered with Giroux to develop a plan to create a usable baseball field at Everest Rabideau Park. And whereas Giroux Poultry has completed the initial scope of the work, which will be including installing approximately 14,000 square feet of drainage tiles over 7 acres of property. that will drain through the adjacent McDonough Farm property. The scope of the work is estimated at $20,000. And whereas Jewel Poultry has provided $10,000 worth of labor and materials, and whereas the town of Plattsburgh will use $5,000 Healthy Neighborhoods Grant Award, and whereas the remaining balance of $5,000 is available in the Everest Rabideau Recreation Parklands Fund maintained in trust and the agency fund. Now therefore be resolved, the town board is hereby authorized the supervisor to sign a memorandum of understanding, community partner agreement with Drew's Poultry Farm for the work to be completed. It is further resolved that the town board is hereby authorized the supervisor to sign a memorandum of understanding with Clinton County Health Department to utilize the $5,000 HNI grant community. And it be further resolved that the town board has authorized the supervisor to transfer funds from the trust and agency fund account T000.3703.3.00 Everest Rabideau Parkland Deposit to the general fund and general fund cash in the amount of $5,000 to be used to install drainage tiles in Everest Rabideau Park. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Recreation and Youth Service Director and the Finance Manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Caustic, is there a second?
Second.
Wolfave, any discussion?
I think this is just another great example of, partnering up with the private sector.
Yeah.
And I think long overdue for this particular park. I know when we visited the park, I think we realized that park may be a tad bit underutilized by not being able to use the baseball fields. And that one's kind of on the priority list for rec, because I think, we have a heavy concentration of population right in that area, and a lot of which is within walking distance. And I think, this is gonna be a great move there, and it's gonna save those vault teams having to go down to South Plattsburgh or to Katyville.
Yeah, I think it's another fine example of a public-private partnership.
Oh, absolutely. I
Yeah.
think it's great.
Debbie, just because you asked the question, did you see this?
No.
Okay, I'll show it to you afterwards.
Is there a reason why the other 3 acres aren't being tiled?
I couldn't speak
You
to
don't
that.
know. Because it is a 10-acre park.
Yeah, I couldn't speak to that.
Is part of that wooded maybe though? Or on the
Maybe.
backside, is that?
I don't think so, because the county gave the town in, I don't know what year it was, a long time ago, 10 acres, and there wasn't wood on it then.
Yeah.
It
Seems like there is though,
1970.
because Mel was talking about the trails.
The trails, I thought on that other, she referenced it. I can't
Basically,
remember what she referenced it.
the drainage pipe, just so people are clear, is going to be proposed 1,250 feet drainage pipe into the existing drainage of the McDonough Farm. So
Yeah,
it's gonna,
feeds out
they're
the-
gonna make a connection to the back.
Yeah, feeds out
Okay, to the
to,
farm.
Yeah.
feeds out to the back end of the existing pipe that Drew's has.
The trails, I believe, belong to that
Yeah.
trust property that was ceded to the town via the
So it's gonna be in the far
Yeah,
right
there
corner.
was a different,
Getmans.
yeah, that's it.
Getman.
So very thankful, and just so people are clear, it's 10,000 from Drew's Poultry, 5,000 from the Parkland funds, and we're able to get 5,000 from a grant, so it's.
So cool.
Oh, yeah,
it's pretty-
absolutely. Good work by
Can I get a
Mel.
copy of the
Yeah, I'll give you a copy.
thing,
Yeah.
photos?
All those in favor? Aye. All right, carried. Anything else for this evening? Nothing. 6:08.